Hey everybody, this is Home Theater Man, back with another video. And this is today I'm showing you guys a TV show called The Pacific. It's a really good TV show if you haven't seen it. This TV show. It is just a regular Blu-ray. All it is just a regular Blu-ray. It was really nice. I got both Steelbook and Pacific Blu-ray, and then I got Band Brothers and Steelbook as well. But I'm gonna show you some few scenes here from the Pacific, and this is just a 1080p film. I'm not even using a 4K HDMI cable because I don't have a 4K HDMI cable long. I do not have a 4K HDMI cable long enough that will run to from my one connect box to my AVO to my back of my Blu-ray player. Let's go there right now. My AVO receiver is broken and needs to be fixed by Onkyo. So that's another story I'll tell you guys later. Right now I just got a regular 1080p HDMI cable in the back of my Panasonic Blu-ray player. And that's why it looks like that from my AV receiver. So my Panasonic, that's why my HDMI cable looks like that. It runs up to my one connect box. Only because I don't have my receiver. Do not have my Onkyo receiver. If I had my Onkyo receiver, everything would my one HDMI cable, 8K HDMI cable, connect from the back of my receiver. Connect from the back of from the wall. I have a HDMI cable 8K monoprice that is in the behind this thing that's behind here, my Ascend channel. It was a lot inside the wall away to my back of my AV rack. You can't see it right now because it's covered. Can't see my HDMI. I can show you my HDMI cable. Right now I have it plugged in to my one connect box. I mean, not one connect box. I'm plugged into my dish thing for right now. Taking my AVO back. This is my monoprice HDMI cable here. That's it. That will go back into connected to my AVO receiver ARC. For now, I'm just running a 1080p cable to my Blu-ray player. This is a Panasonic 820. It's a really nice Blu-ray player. I highly suggest you get it. It does both Dolby Vision. Again, that Blu-ray player will do both Dolby Vision and HDR10 Plus. Also formats Dolby Atmos and DTSX as well. Let me play you some scenes. This is Pacific. I mean, look how good that picture quality looks for this TV show. So that's my Bixby voice. My Bixby voice likes to talk. I'm talking. I don't know why. This is a show Pacific. That's just beautiful. I mean, it's just beautiful show. I mean, look how good the picture quality looks, man. Damn, looks amazing. Looks stunning. Look at that. I mean, it's really good. That's just a 1080p Blu-ray, not 4K. Now, my Blu-ray player does upscale the disc to 4K. My Blu-ray player will upscale the Pacific disc to 4K really well. This shows you how good my 4K Blu-ray player will upscale my movies when you're watching physical media. I mean, I highly suggest getting physical media over streaming. This looks so much more better. This is it. I'm gonna fast forward some scenes here. This is just some of the picture quality. I mean, damn, it's so clear. The picture is like so clear. Can't get much clearer than this. It's just outstanding. I mean, look at that. I mean, wow, it's really beautiful. But this is just a 1080p upscaled to 4K disc. Pacific again. The show Pacific. It's a TV series. I highly suggest. If you don't have this TV series, I highly suggest getting it. And Steelbook while you still can. This is part of it right here. There we are. One scene of it. I mean, look at the detail on the face. I mean, that's amazing. Wow. That is beautiful. Holy heck. Wow, that's beautiful. That's just amazing. I mean, it even looks good on my phone. I'm looking through my phone. It even looks good. Look at that. I mean, daggone. It's so beautiful. Look at that. This looks stunning. I'm gonna try to flip my phone sideways so that way you guys can see the video I'm watching. You guys might have to rotate your screen on your phone to lock it. That way you can just flip it around to the side so you can see it better. But this is the picture. I mean, wow, that's just amazing. This is only 1080p disc. I'm not even using a 4K HDMI cable and it still looks good. I got a 4K HDMI cable, but it's connected to my Dish network right now until I get my AVO receiver back, Monkio. Now I'll plug that with my Dish network cable thing up front, up top on my AV rack, then put the receiver down below. This is just amazing. Look at this. Wow. And this, I mean, you can't get much better than this. I mean, this is just beautiful. If you noticed, when I pause the Blu-ray player, let me find my Blu-ray player mode. I'm using I'm using a Logitech Pro 2400 remote control, very nice remote control. I mean, if you notice, and I pause the show, it shows just 4K, because it just shows 4K. It's just upscales. It just upscales 4K. This has no HDR. This is not an HDR movie, so it's not playing HDR. This is just 1080p. I mean, wow, look at this. This is 1080p upscaled to 4K. That's why it shows. So it shows 4K, not HDR or anything. I mean, wow. I highly suggest you buy the Panasonic Blu-ray player. It is the best Blu-ray player you can buy out there right now. I highly suggest you either buy the 820 or the 9000 series Blu-ray player. It is like the best Blu-ray player you can get on the market right now. I know if you're on a budget, then I would go with if you're on a budget, then I would go with a Sony 800M2 Blu-ray player. I did a video on that. You can check out my video on the Sony 800M2 Blu-ray player. This is just Pacific. I mean, wow, push quality looks amazing. Let's see if I can find a good scene here. I can show you guys a detailed scene here in the woods. Now this might look a little blurry only because I paused it at a little tough scene when they're like moving. Normally when you pause the movie when it's playing, the scene is kind of fast. It'll look blurry, but I mean, this actually looks pretty good. The scene actually looks pretty good. Look at the detail. I mean, wow, that's amazing. I mean, holy shit, that's so amazing. Wow, I'm still impressed with this Blu-ray player. This is one of my top favorite shows I love to watch on my home theater system. Here's another view. I mean, wow, it's beautiful. And I got the 65-inch Samsung Q90R TV. Again, 65-inch Samsung Q90R. And this 65-inch Samsung Q90R TV is the last year model. It's a 2019 Samsung Q90R. It is the last model TV you can get in a flagship for Samsung. So I mean, I highly suggest getting this Samsung TV QLED. This is a QLED TV. Samsung Q90R is a QLED TV 4K. A lot of people prefer OLED, but I don't like OLED. I love QLED better just because it's brighter. Pretty much the difference between OLED TV and a Samsung QLED is the OLED TV colors. The OLED TV, it pretty much it's dark. It's darker than the TV. TV is darker than QLED. QLED TV is much more brighter. Much more brighter. Well, everybody, please like and subscribe. Home Theater Man out. Over and out. And please tell me what you think in the comments down below of this show. Again, Home Theater Man over and out.